That spells real trouble.
And the producers. Last producer of the night, he was also added to the show today. MityMaose. MityMaose, where you at?
We wake up when the sun goes down. Neighbors since the snow's turned out. Riding in my old school day. Shotgun in my old school day. So when the sun goes down.
And one more time, Marco Garcia, if you're in the building, you still got an opportunity, come to the stage. Without further ado, MityMaose, talk to the crowd.
What up? My name is MityMaose, spelled MityMaose on all social network. I make MityBeats. I run with the Mighty Mafia movement. They in here tonight. Shout out my homie Swag. We in here thick. I'm from Boston originally. I've been living in LA the past 2 years. I'm here on vacation and I heard about this, so I'm just like, why not?
All right, here we go. MityMaose, last producer of the evening.
That spells real trouble.
MityMaose, last producer of the evening.
That spells real trouble.
My man MityMaose. Then we got a special performance from Knuckles. Round of applause, last producer of the night. Come on, big round of applause for everybody in the building, everybody that touched this stage, everybody that touched the microphone. Last feedback of the evening.
That last track, bro. I don't know if motherfuckers really know what that shit was mean. I mean, I'm next to a bunch of boys. I feel like I need some ladies next to nigga. You gonna play some shit like that?
Ladies.
You know what I'm saying? I looked in the back. I seen a few little tenders back there. I was wondering if they heard.
Tenders.
You gotta be nice to them. You gotta
Swipe
treat,
right,
you gotta
swipe
treat them
left.
soft. They tenders. I see you looking girl.
So they swipe right then, right?
Matter of fact, nah, you know I'm gonna have to play that shit. I gotta play that shit again, man. I look people in they look a few ladies in their eyes when you play some shit like that. You know what I mean? Nah, but that was dope. I had to come out of what I was in, but now I feel like number 3, number 4, and number 5. What I liked is your versatility. Where you from?
I'm from Boston. My parents are Jamaican.
Okay.
Me and my mother's Jamaican. My father's Montserratian. I live in LA right now for the past 2 years.
Yeah. Okay, I like what you're doing, man. Mixes is dope. Drums is knocking. MityMaose, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 5. I want to hear number 5 before I go home. I want you to play number 5. Man. I just want to fucking walk around and look a few ladies in their eyes when they play. Is it a 2-minute version? Yeah, that's just a, just want to walk around when you play that shit. How you doing? All right, yeah. Yo, straight up, very versatile. Production's dope. No other words to put it, but just dope. I'm a fan of the first track. That shit is fire. Yo, you could put, depending on what artist you put on there, it can change the genre. Like, it could be a house track, could be a hip hop track, could be a reggae track, could be like, but eventually it'll all be a pop track because that shit's gonna cross over depending on who you put on it. Also, the second and third ones were dope. It sounds like, I know you didn't, but it sounds like you took like a 50s and 60s TV song and sampled that shit for both those. I'll find out if you did with one of them, because I'm very close, but probably way off. Also, the number 5 is my favorite. I'm still in my head. Yo, I could picture like Sade on that, or like Floetry would be good. Mary J, like that's a smooth R&B track. I like it because it's very eclectic. It goes across the board. All your production's different. That's a good one. All right, before we put every artist in the world on every one of your beats, I'm gonna pass the mic. Good shit though.
Yeah, real dope, man. And unfortunately, you have to leave Boston to make some noise, and that's unfortunately where we are right now. People aren't looking at Boston. People are looking at New York and LA, and that's. I give you props for going out there and believing in your craft and making stuff like that happen.
Thank you.
All 5 records, again, I see your influences come from Alchemist, a little Swiss Beats, a little Ye. You know, I grew up listening to Beat Junkies, and I take my mixing skills with the Beat Junkies. When I moved out here to the East Coast, I learned from the heavy hitters, and, you know, so I mix a little bit of everything. So just keep doing what you're doing. A lot of the stuff definitely bang right from the beginning. When I would say originality, it's different originality. Like, it's familiar, so I don't want to give you a bad credit on originality, but it sticks out right away. But it's also familiar, so that's a great thing. So you got a lot of momentum, and you got a lot of future in front of you, man. So congrats, man.
Thank you.
I just want to comment on one thing before we get out of here. Love all your production, but clearing samples is tough these days, so try a little something without samples next time. But other than that, shit's dope.
Thank you.
I'm sure you have shit. I'm sure.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff.
Hey, yo, Don, I just want to hear number 5 again, bro. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I want them to play number 5. So as I walk out and shit, I can look a few beautiful queens in their eyes as I walk out and shit, 'cause there's a lot happening in here tonight. Can you play that number?
MityMaose. That spells real trouble.